Alright, it is a very bright, sunny, and hot day, and we are going to get my car fixed. So, welcome to my channel where we talk about learning new things and exploring terrains that need to be explored and talking about new concepts. Today is just general conversation since this is my first vlog. Oh well, let me know in the comment section if there is something specific you want me to talk about, or yeah, I'm in a corner trying to get a turn going so that I can. It's a lot of turning to do. Alright, so if you guys have noticed, the past few years have been really, really getting hot, and the winters are getting extremely cold. What are the odds of temperature differences, huh? So let's get the AC going because it is too hot and we are going to be dehydrated by the time we are done here today. Ominous, we're off. Sometimes when life gets you down, you just have to think positive and be positive. There are so many things that could go wrong, and a positive mindset will help you get over things and to move forward. And today I met with a small car accident. It was definitely not my fault. Nobody was hurt or nobody was harmed. Just wanted to put across that, no matter how careful you are on the road, there are crazy people and there are negligent people, which could lead to danger, and it is always a good idea to have your vehicle well tuned for the situation. Since this is our first video, we will have general conversations, nothing in specific, but do let me know if you want me to talk about anything in specific and we shall talk about that. The comment section is always open for everyone. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel so that I can keep giving you content like this. Then yeah, the AC is fixed. There's nothing like going for a drive and there is no traffic. It's the best part of the day. And sorry about that. Okay, and we are back on track. So we are going on a journey. It's about an hour's journey, and throughout the journey you will hear me talk about a lot of different things. Not all of them have to be factual. Sorry about that. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I do not have a phone holder. It has just been kept in place. My phone, which is recording, has just been kept in place, and from time to time it will keep falling, but do not worry about it. Those are like the ups and downs of life. The ups and downs of life. Statistically speaking, you cannot always be on top. That's what she said. So there are going to be times when you will falter and fail. And what's the most important thing when you falter and fail is to learn how to get up and never stay down. You get up, you learn how to move forward, and that's how you make things work, right? Yeah, the garage is quite far off. Okay, that'll do. I think. It's a very clear sky today. There is absolutely no clouds whatsoever, and it is bright, extremely bright. What is this? Sometimes people just make bad decisions on the road. So, I personally think that the best way to see new perspectives is to conquer your fears and try new things. That's why traveling is a way to see in different perspectives. It is definitely one of the primary ways that you can get over a loss. You can celebrate. Traveling brings immense happiness and joy. Not only do you get to experience a different place, but you get to experience the culture of that place, those people, the food. The best part about traveling is the food. You get to try so many different things. Oops. And traveling really heals. The other things that you should be doing is meditating. Oh, I forgot my insurance. That's okay. necessarily be answered. Oh, I kept thinking to myself that I should get the insurance copy and I forgot about it. Great. Absolutely fantastic. It doesn't matter. Everything will eventually work out. That's the mindset. The mindset that eventually everything is going to work out and you will conquer it as long as you put in the effort. All it needs is for you to put the effort. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, but on the bad days, don't give up. All you need to do is put in that small amount of effort and things will get better. Blinkers are working. Hopefully they are. I will have to be really careful if the blinkers are not working. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to overtake this person who's been gobbling up the center of the road, not giving space for anyone else. Bypass her. Well, I have had a really hectic night. Was definitely working a lot. I need a vacation. I need to travel. That's the point. I need to travel. I've been suffering from burnout for the past few months now. It's kind of getting to me. I really need a break. Oh, and the best way to be positive and be energetic and feel and make sure that you're ready for the day is to exercise and eat well and get a lot of sun. Well, early morning sunlight is preferable, but yeah, vitamin D synthesis is very important to you. Traffic, keep to the left. Okay, we are at this place. I am definitely far away from my destination. Let's see. Am I going the right direction? So I came across this very interesting concept that says what is faster than the speed of light? I mean, light being the fastest thing in the universe. What could be faster than that? And there was an interesting topic that said darkness is faster than light because the default of the universe is darkness and not light. So darkness is faster than light. Ignore the yawning. I am not sleepy, but I am exhausted. So yeah, we were talking about how darkness is faster than light. How does that work? I mean, the sun is 8 minutes, I think, away from the universe, from the earth, not the universe, from the earth. So if light were to travel from it takes 8 minutes for light to travel from the sun to the earth. So let's say the sun suddenly disappears. Since darkness is the default, shouldn't we get to know immediately that the sun has disappeared? Shouldn't information travel faster? But no, it will still take 8 minutes for the last rays of light to reach you from the sun, for you to get that information that the sun has disappeared. Did I just make sense? Or so even so that means that darkness matches the speed of light, but not faster than the speed of light. Am I making sense to anyone? Leave your answers in the comment section below. I am not sure about this. To the best of my knowledge, this is what I've deduced, and I think that darkness is not faster than the speed of light. But space and all it is talking about space and light and sun, it begs, what are the chances that we are the only people in the universe? We are the only existing species in the universe. That is so frightening. But it's also frightening if there could be a more advanced species out there that has far superior technology. Even that is very frightening. Imagine a race of interplanetary species that can travel from one galaxy to another galaxy in a very short period of time. That is definitely frightening. Either ways, if we are alone in the planet and if we are not alone in the planet. But considering that the nearby galaxies are thousands of light years away, and it will take us a large number of time to get there. We'll never know. There are so many infinite galaxies, and all these galaxies, the most infinite thing in space is actually space, like literally. Before the Big Bang, everything was converged into a point. Yes, so that is the universe without any space in it. It just becomes a point. I mean, at one point, if the Big Bang theory is the actual fact, then at one point we all were squeezed into one point and all particles collided into all particles. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. And also we fight for the smallest of things because we are considering, although we do not have the technology, we are considering the Earth with its limited resources, but we have an entire solar system with an infinite amount of resources. I mean, it rains diamonds on Jupiter. It's a giant gas ball, but it rains diamonds. So the whole point is we are fighting for resources that is generally available in a certain sense, but we don't have access to it now. That's the trick, you see. If we can get the access to all these things, then there wouldn't be any fighting. Or maybe there would. You'll never know. I think struggles are important. I think fighting is important. Fighting for the right thing is important. Sometimes fighting for the wrong thing also is important. Because everything is a balance. Like good, bad, good stuff, bad stuff, evil stuff. Everything is a subtle balance. And one cannot exist without the other. Or maybe it can. Maybe it can. Let's not rule out the possibility that anything is possible. Murph's law says anything that can happen will happen. Eventually. They say that if you can write down your problems, then you've solved 90% of it. So the first part is to write down the problem. And if you can organize it and if you can explain your problem in writing, it means you have understood your problem. In turn, you have gained enough of understanding of the problem to find a solution to it. So that is valuable information. So if you have a problem and if you can write it down, it also means that you can solve the problem. This part of the town is beautiful because there are plenty of trees, flora and fauna to go around. And this place is actually quite cool compared to the rest of the town. this drive, and I've just realized we haven't even reached halfway through. Oh man, this is gonna be a long journey. Okay. My guide said that I have to keep going till the end of this road. Take a left and take a left. So we have not yet reached the end of this road, but this segment of the drive, if you can notice behind, there are a lot of trees. And that's what makes this drive, this part of the drive, the best part of the drive, as we have. Oh, saw crane. That's lucky. Just saw crane. Oh, exceptional. Oh, which game is this? Day ahead of me. A very long day ahead of me. And I have so much of work. Work is good. Work is good. Having work to keep the mind busy is always good. And it helps you focus on what is important. As for long as you're working on something you want to work, not on something that you have to work because it's your job. Know what the difference between an employee and a business owner is? An employee wakes up in the morning and he thinks somebody else will fix the problem. Business owner wakes up in the morning and he thinks I need to fix the problem. So that shift from employee mindset is to a person who owns a business mindset can change your whole personality and push you towards a certain format of success that you cannot achieve as an employee. Have you ever had a point in your life where you just broke down and you just didn't want to talk to anyone? Oh, yeah, my phone's having one of those right now. You just did not want to talk to anyone, see anyone, you just had a breakdown. And you were like, okay, this is it. But then slowly you find a way to push through and go forward. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever had that feeling. So this is the dead end that my guide was speaking about, and left. Okay, got it. I know where I am. I know exactly where to go. He's making a wrong turn. Some people just don't get why we're honking at them. Like, why don't you understand why I'm honking at you? To move, obviously. Go left. Go left, lady. Go left. Okay, I am a bit confused about where I am. But I have a rough understanding as to where I am. If that makes any sense. A tad bit confused. I just need to find a landmark. If I can find that landmark, oh, I think that's the landmark. Okay, okay. That's the landmark. That's the landmark right there. Huh. I have actually made it. To this point. And that was another idiot. I think I found the place. Okay, I will be time lapsing from this point forward. So let's see how things go. Okay, we have reached our destination technically, and I am waiting for I am waiting for the guide to show up, and he will be here in some time. In the meantime, I think it'll take about 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's talk about other things. Oh, it's not getting hot again. My vehicle is making weird noises again. You know what I'm excited for today? I'm excited for lunch I'm excited to have my car fixed, especially the sound system, because the sound system was so busted up. Oh wow. Now I feel like I could take a power nap because I am so exhausted. Okay, from here we need to go to the garage, and from there I have to find my way back home. Huh. The vastness of space just creeps me out at times. I wonder if we can all see the day when the human race goes into space and becomes a race so advanced that we are interstellar travelers. That'd be amazing. Just the thought of it is so mind-boggling. The CEO of Twitter got fired, didn't he? Guess he deserved it. Does anyone know which is the best place in Europe to travel during this season? If you guys let me know, I shall travel. And if this video gets like, uh, what, 100,000 likes? 100,000 likes, I shall make a video to. I shall go on a journey to the country that you guys suggest and make a vlog over there. And not similar to this one, we shall definitely show you the countrysides, the city sides, the countrysides. Heard so many things about Europe, so many good things. And I'd really like to go visit Europe. Popular opinion proven wrong that Italian food is not all that great. But what is to look forward? You need to look forward to their pastries. There is an ant and a spider in my car, and I have a feeling that they are going to, well, not exactly in my car, but outside the car, and I have a feeling that they are going to have a fight, and the ant is going. Oh yeah, the ant is going to lose. Okay, I know where I went wrong. I definitely know where I went wrong. That's the sound of an open door. Don't worry, the car is at halt. Just want to let in some air. This place also seems to be a very peaceful place, but the problem being that not much air. What do you guys think about the recent throwing of food on art? How do you think that affects us all? I mean, what statement are these people trying to make? What is the point of it all? It, those guys made, I mean, there are better ways to make a point. Winning art is, and as far as what I know, just you can't just stop the production of oil because alternative sources of energy is expensive and poor people can't afford alternate sources of energy. What, you want to kill those people? I don't think these guys have the math figured out. Just doing it thinking that they'll save the future of the planet. Do you want to like commit genocide now, or do you want to commit genocide in in the future, or do you want to commit genocide in the future that that may or may not happen? Do you want to save people? But the whole point should be to save people now, not save people in the future, because as the future develops we will find better technologies. I mean, compared to 20-25 years ago, we have found so many alternative sources of energy. And also, why is nuclear energy so bad? I feel that it is one of the greenest sources of energy that is available. I mean, sure, done wrong it could lead to a hazardous situation, but nuclear energy is clean compared to burning coal and stuff. So why tell no to nuclear energy? That makes no sense. The problem is population. Not just population, I think it's population that is misled by population that's misled by Marxists who want to end capitalism, or whose targeted audience are capitalists. That makes more sense, doesn't it? I can hear a bird. Sounds like an exotic bird, but I'm not sure though. but I am not able to find it. It does sound very beautiful. There are butterflies here. Huh. Although they look pretty, they're still insects. To look at them from afar is fun. I would not want to have butterflies close to me. Just listening to that is fantastic. It is quite beautiful. And then there was the sound of traffic. Sometimes I feel that we have intervened too much into the natural order of things. And then I realize we are also a part of nature, so why is it wrong? I mean, it's wrong because we deem it to be, but let us say our intelligence was limited and that we could not comprehend the nature of these things, the ecosystem, the environment, and how we affect it. Don't you feel that we would still have populated the earth and not been worried about all these things? Only because we are empathetic towards all these things is that we tend to do all this, and it is to help the survival of other species. But if we were anything like the dinosaurs, we would have probably pushed ourselves to extinction. Huh. Weird that I had to take out dinosaurs as an example. As human beings, we are capable of a lot of things. We have the capability for good and we have the capability for evil, but good and evil doesn't exist. What we consider good and what we consider evil is a social understanding. A social understanding based upon what somebody thought was right and wrong. But in reality, in true nature, there is no such thing as right and wrong. There is only cause and effect, if you have to put it. And for us, if the effect of the cause is undesirable, it's bad or evil. And if it's desirable, it's good. But in reality, there is no bad and good. So why on earth? Oh, yeah, hold on a second. I did not want to listen to Tommy, so let's go back a bit. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, that's. I did not see that happening. The guide was supposed to be back by now. He's not yet back, so we have more time to talk about things. Oh. Huh. Everyone's talking about teachers and students. I think there's a school somewhere around here. The school leaves at this point of time. Ouch. Something bit me. I think it was a spider. No. Not becoming Spider-Man. Weird. Did you know that the more the the more closer you got to the speed of light, the more time slows down for you in comparison to an observer who's not at the speed of light? And you can the minute you reach the speed of light, as you go towards the speed of light, the time stipulation keeps changing, and it keeps reducing. So you, who is reaching the velocity of speed of light, are the time is slowing down towards you on your end. And as you get to the speed of light, compared to an observer, as you get to the speed of light, time stops. And for you, time is unchanged. But for an observer, years and years would have passed by. And the same thing, applies to same thing applies to gravity, space-time. So the more dense the gravity, the slower time gets compared to the rest of the world. So 1 hour near a dense gravitational pull, something like a black hole, will be like years together in Earth time. So 1 second or an hour near a black hole will be um, like a couple of years back on Earth. So that's one format of time travel. You send somebody to near a black hole for a year, and by the time they come back, we would have advanced so much that they will be in the future. Time dilation. I think that's the technical term. Time dilation. It's explained very well in the movie Interstellar. The concept of time dilation and infinite space and infinite time. The biggest wealth, according to any rich person, is time. As for long as you have the time, you can recover whatever wealth was lost or whatever wealth you didn't have. But you need to have that time. Imagine living forever. I mean, not with your family and friends, but you alone living forever. Do you think you'll be able to achieve that? I don't think I'll be able to live forever. I mean, I don't think I'd want to live forever. Not capability is a different thing. I don't think I'd want to live forever. Why, you may ask? And the simplest reason is because I'd have to watch everyone that I love and care for die, and there will be so many changes that I may never get used to the changes. Or maybe, you know what, I'll just find new people to love and new things to do, since the world is developing at such a fast pace. The concept of living to eternity is so mind-boggling. I mean, there's something called as a legacy, leaving behind a legacy. That's one way of living forever, but actually living forever, like the literal sense of living forever, that stuff is mind-boggling. You know, living for 200 years, you see the entire human race and the planet, topographies, geographies, everything change, world maps, and nothing will be the same as it was. Like, I mean, considering the past 20 years, the changes are so drastic. Another 20 years, I'm pretty sure we will not be able to identify our planet. If we left it for 20 years and came back to the same spot, we would definitely not able to identify it. I think that's the beauty of existence, that we know that our time here is limited and that we'll all have to eventually leave this place one day and become a part of the larger universe to the base elements. I wish our consciousness, when this happens, our consciousness is intact so that we are capable of observing the world without being a part of it. And that would be really beautiful. And not just one part of the universe, like the entire universe. Not just the earth, but the whole universe. Just observe all the beautiful things that you see, all the places that have not yet been explored. Truly, truly astonishing. I think that once in a way, we all need to just sit in silence and observe everything, everything around us, and feel grateful for what we have. Not worry about what we don't have. Feel grateful for what we have. And that would change a lot in our lives, making us better individuals, making us better capable of understanding this universe and this world, and helping us conquer new things. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to call it a day. Let me know in the comment section what more I should do and what I should speak about next. Do leave answers to the questions that I've had, if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, and all these things. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates and more driving videos and videos about general philosophy. Hope you guys have a nice day. Take care. See you next time.